Interrogation! Rebel spies Tag and Bink do their best to convince Lieutenant Gunderson of their secret mission to double-cross the rebellion. Will Gunderson join the pair as an unwitting pawn, or will the tables turn on our not-so-secretive duo?
Unless you have something of great value that you can offer, I'm afraid we'll probably have to stick you in the stockade. You know, we can't let it out that people can be kidnapped and then everything's fine.
That's true. And it's a good thing you say that because we do have something of great value that we can offer.
We definitely
do. But we're not allowed to say anything about it until we meet with Gaines.
We were told to go straight to Gaines.
I knew it. This is undercover. This isn't a kidnapping, is it?
I mean, you know, in front of the public in the mess hall,
we had to put on a show.
We had to say it was kidnapping.
Yeah. That's what
I understand.
Our rules were told. Yeah.
That's what you can tell me though. You can trust me. What is this undercover mission you're on?
Do you know the password?
Oh, this mission has a password?
Yeah. You know, it's we can't just be saying stuff to anybody because you seem a little too eager to want to know, honestly.
I haven't been on my own undercover mission yet. I'm a little jealous.
Hey, it's okay. We've all been there, buddy. It doesn't mean that we're better because we got picked for an undercover mission and you didn't. Obviously, it's just, you know, we were there. That's all.
I mean, we're a little bit better. And Bink is going to like puff himself up and kind of like take up space at the table.
With his wax-ridden shirt.
He's going to man spread on the table and kind of like put his arms down. And like take up most of the table space. He's gonna be like, I mean, we're a little bit better because, you know, they chose us. So yeah, anyways, if you could get Gaines down here, we'd appreciate it.
Well, was your mission successful? I mean, do you really want to face Gaines? He's a real hard Sith.
Bink's gonna look at Tag.
I mean, that's a great question. Do we really want to face him? Like, because what are we going to say to the guy? Like, honestly, like, I think maybe we should just talk to him and maybe we can get some officers here. Then if we can convince people that we were successful, maybe we can be seen as trustworthy to be used again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So maybe we don't have a direct conversation with Gaines because that might be a little scary.
That's true. I got really nervous as soon as I said that. As soon as I said that, I was like, oh no, I messed up.
So I say, you know, maybe you're right. We can divulge a little information here as long as we know that it's confidential, right?
Oh, you can trust me. Minox's honor.
All right, Gunderson. So have you heard of anything about sort of a rebel cell sort of operating in the mists here? We've been sent to kind of try.
There's lots of suspected rebel activity. I mean, they attacked this barracks just a couple weeks ago. We assume they're hiding somewhere. Yeah,
there was some intel that there was some rebels sort of gathering. And I guess you could say our mission was somewhat successful, somewhat unsuccessful considering the attack. We were trying to get back before the attack. And
were you trying to get kidnapped?
We were trying to get kidnapped.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I understand now.
It took a little... Yeah, it took a little time to find the right people to kidnap us, honestly.
And then once we were in, then we tried to gain their trust, which was also, it's a process. Like I said, we've been gone for 2 months.
We had to peel a lot of potatoes, as they say.
If you know what we're saying.
If you catch what we're dropping down.
I don't catch that reference, but I think I understand what it means.
Okay.
It must be undercover speak.
Well, that's true. It is a need-to-know kind of reference.
Anonymous undercover
we talked
meetings.
a lot about it in...
So we kind of met up with some of them. We had to do some runaround missions.
Had to break a couple hearts... that kind of stuff. The classics, really.
Oh, that sounds incredible.
Yep.
So that's kind of where we're at now. And so once we got back to here, as far as our orders are concerned, it just seems like we went AWOL. So really what we need from you is we need some documentation that we're solid,
Yeah, if you could make all of that go away, it would really help us.
If we could maybe get some papers from you. I mean, we need armor. I've heard this Gaines guy is a real buster, so we don't want to be walking around in our skivvies the whole time. We need some guns again.
Yeah. I mean, I can certainly requisition some things for you. Is there anything I could do to make your mission successful? Like, it sounds like it's not complete. Are you guys going back undercover?
Yeah.
Can I come?
Yes.
You could absolutely come. That would be great. Honestly, Bink and I, what we've been thinking is the 2-person job is great, but what we really need is another person to come with us. Because
they have to believe that we're bringing in recruits, and if we come back empty-handed, they're not going to give us another quote unquote mission to complete. So if we have a person come back with us, then it'll seem like we're doing our part for the rebellion or whatever.
Am I getting kidnapped then?
Well, this is where the hard part comes in, and this might take a little bit of acting from your side. You have to pretend. There's a couple ways we could play it. You could be kidnapped, or, and this it might sound preposterous to you, you could have to sound and act like a sympathizer to the rebel cause. Is that something you think you could do? You could pretend to see their side of the war?
You could pretend to see unless you wanted to just give us information that we could give to them, something that's good, solid information that we could give to them. And
I think you should come. I think you should come with us.
Is it dangerous?
It's not as dangerous as you think.
It's more dangerous than you think.
Yeah, it's
think about how dangerous it is. It's 2 times as dangerous as that.
And could lead to a promotion. If you play your cards right, could lead to a promotion.
I have been looking for a promotion.
Yeah, everybody does. And there's no shame in wanting to better yourself, especially inside the Empire. You can only go so high in the ranks before you have to have someone else see what you do and to bring you up. And if you do this, it could lead to that.
Okay, so yeah, where are you at? How you feeling here? What's the temperature?
I'm trying to figure out what role is necessary to see where he's at, because he is buying this.
Well, would it be like a charm on our part?
Yeah, I like that. Let's do a charm.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't have a lot in charm.
I'm flipping through. I only have 2 green in charm.
And we could do a charm and flip a light side just to get us.
I think that's where we're at.
What do you have?
I have 2 green.
Same here. I could give you a boost and then, or whatever.
Okay, I'll do that with a boost.
I mean, you guys can do it as a group, and so that gives an automatic boost. I think that you have another boost from your 2 advantages, and that he's really into this idea.
So am I rolling 2 green and 2 blues?
So if you flip, you're going to do a green and a yellow, 2 blues.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to face that against... I'm going to flip as well. So you're going to do 2 purples and a red.
Okay. All right. Let's see how this goes. Oh, no. Okay. So I got 1 failure and 2 threats. Beans.
You said it was doubly dangerous?
Doubly dangerous. There was no threat of violence upon us, but we were, if you think about it this way, we were Imperial Guards. We had to run a number of small rebel missions.
They're not just going to automatically believe you.
If we were caught by the Empire, by us, the good guys, us, the Empire, our story would have been hard to, if we get caught while we're out there pretending to be rebels, we could be in serious trouble if people, the undercover code words don't get said correctly. So there is some danger in the missions that we're doing for the rebels. Plus, if it goes badly on our end, we could lose our jobs or, that kind of deal.
Yeah.
The people that we meet up with to give information back to, if they don't make it to the rendezvous point in time, that can be dangerous too sometimes.
That all sounds a bit much for me. I like what I do here.
Yeah, this is noble work.
Gunderson pulls out a data pad and he starts taking a couple of notes down. And remind me of your names again.
Tag Greenlee, sir.
And you?
Bink Otana. Nice to meet you.
Yes, I see here that you went to AWOL two months ago. There's no record of the undercover mission you're on.
Well, there really wouldn't be too much of a record.
Yeah, because, you got to keep up appearances. Because if the rebels got that data pad and looked up and said, oh, Bink and Tag are on an undercover mission, then that would put us in danger.
Okay, I see. So as far as our records are concerned, we are considered AWOL. Is there something maybe we could do for you that you could help us sort of eliminate that label for us?
It would help establish a little better trust between the 2 of us, or 3 of us.
I could expunge it, but I could also keep it here, send you to detention, and take credit for the information that you've provided so far, which is very little, I'll admit, for 2 months undercover.
It's only the tip of the iceberg, sir. We haven't told you everything. You didn't even know the password.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is that
I
password?
mean,
To be honest, sir, I don't feel comfortable relaying that to you, especially considering the extortion.
Well, you don't seem to quite understand how this works. I ask you a question and you answer it. So come along. Where's this undercover mission you have here?
So our password is Marigold. And
Marigold.
yeah.
if you bring up this secret mission to Gaines or one of the higher ups and you say password is Marigold, I'm sure everything will go swimmingly for you.
Oh, I'm counting on it. But let's see if we can't requisition some detention uniforms for you and get you guys processed into the prison.
Prison. That is not
Or,
really.
that's a great idea, by the way, sir. I appreciate that. That's not really in our plans. You could authorize another undercover mission and you could send us in and we could say that you are our superior officer and you could take credit that way. And also we don't get sent into detention because we've done nothing wrong here in this situation.
I mean, we were just following orders.
It seems that you went undercover for 2 months and brought back nothing. I'm going to be hailed as a hero as I lock you up and inform Gaines that you're useless. He begins typing on his data pad some more.
There's absolutely, I mean, this is an interrogation
Yeah.
room, right?
Yeah.
With a double-sided mirror.
Yep.
Just thinking about.
I was just thinking about punching
Do we
him.
jump this guy?
I was thinking about punching him. So Bink is like spread out like on this table and he's going to lean back and just go, what a very interesting take on this. And he's going to flip the table over.
Yeah, we both flip the table. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that athletics or brawl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do an athletics check there. Do you want to do it as a group check since it's a skill you can assist each
okay.
other?
Yeah.
Tell me how Tag and Bink communicate non-verbally that it's time to flip the table on this guy.
Bink is going to wink at Tag.
I get the classic Bink wink.
Yeah.
And I think we both sort of lean back in our chairs. We just kind of look at each other a little bit, and we've been on a number of missions,
Yeah.
both with the Empire and with the Rebels.
Well, and you're best friends too.
True, yeah, we're best buds. I think
Yeah.
this table move is something that we have done before.
It's like a classic like Tag
Yeah.
and Bink move. Like they try to do this like back and forth, but then once it's done, they're just both like, all right, we gotta flip this table on this dude. So like Bink will lean back and kind of wink at Tag,
Yeah,
and that'll be the cue.
yeah. And then we flip it.
Flip it.
Should we flip a light side point too?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, just so that we make sure that like we pin
Cool.
him.
I'm sorry, what's the difficulty?
Oh, that's a great question. I didn't tell you. We're gonna make it a hard check, so 3 purple.
Okay.
You
then
get
do I
the
get a
boost for
boost
the
from-
assistance. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Alrighty. Yeah, all right. We got 2
Hey.
successes and 1 threat.
Yeah.
So there's this loud metallic like screeching sound as the metal table is upended and falls into the lap and kind of pins Gunderson to the floor. Oh!
I want to jump on the table and just like punch him in the face to try to knock him out. Like Bink's just gonna like, so he flips the table over and then like he gets pinned and Bink's just gonna like on his knees like land on the table and then just like punch him right in the face to try to knock him out.
I think you do that
Okay.
with where we're
I
at.
do
You
that.
just that happens.
Yeah.
And I think that what I'll turn the threat into is an alarm starts to sound.
Okay.
There's some kind of motion sensor on the table, I guess, since this is an interrogation room. So
Okay.
time is of the essence now.
Yeah, let's grab the data. Honestly, the data pad might be useful to the Rebels.
That's true.
I'm trying to think of something else that in this situation that we could bring back. I mean, it would be great to bring him back, but that we
Can we
can't
bring
get
his
out of
clothes?
here. We can't carry an unconscious
No.
lieutenant out of this place. I don't think.
Not with a big table on him right now.
Not with a big table on him.
Yeah, not with the big table. Unless we do and then we kidnap him. We could pretend like we were saving him. So
we
Bink
grab the
jumps on the
data pad for
table,
sure.
bops him, and then we'll pick up the table again and grab his data pad. And I want to take his jacket that he has.
Okay.
Like
And I'm flipping
He
a
has the
dark
one-
side point, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
I want to take his jacket that he has and like roll it up, and I can't wear it. But I want to like roll it up and maybe like put the data pad inside of it or something.
I guess like it would be useful to have for the Rebels to have a
Yeah.
uniform of an officer.
That's what I was thinking. 'Cause
Okay,
then
yeah.
so I'll take his pants too. I'll take the whole thing. I'll take his
And,
pants too.
How long does that take? 'Cause we really got to get out of here.
I'm really quick at that kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, I help.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get the top half, I'll get the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
And we grab the data pad.
We gotta go. Yeah.
And we try and get out.
And I flip
right.
the dark side point. The door's locked.
Ugh, classic. I should have known interrogation rooms are locked.
From the inside. You want to break the window?
I look at the data pad. I look at the data pad. Is there even a window?
There's a mirror. There's a double-sided mirror. Should we smash
Ooh,
it?
snap. Oh, you're so smart.
Okay, I'm gonna take a chair and smash the window with the chair or the mirror with the chair.
Roll me a melee. It'll be 2 purple and a black.
All right. Hey, I got 1 success and 4 threats. So I take this chair and I like smash it into the window, and it's just a mirror.
Yeah.
Can that be one of the threats? It's like just
I think
mirror.
you found your exit, but the
Okay,
shattered glass mirror is jagged and pointy and cutty. Cutty, is that a word?
Cool. Okay.
Yeah,
it is.
Cuddy is definitely a word.
I use it all the time.
It's a rapper's game, right? Kid Cuddy?
Yeah, Kid Cudi.
So you guys are going to take
I...
2 wounds as you go through that window.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
That was better than what I was going to say anyway.
That's a fair price.
I'll take it. So we crawl through and goes, honestly, I didn't know that was going to work. Let's go.
That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
It was pretty awesome. It honestly felt really cool.
Also, another successful use of the tag and bink table flip.
Yeah, high five.
High five.
Oh, we gotta go.
The alarm is blaring.
Yeah.
Yeah, the alarm's blaring, and we're like slow motion high fiving in the back.
Yeah, we go out that door through the other side.
Yeah. I think we should run. We should just run. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. At least to a certain. I mean, we're bleeding, right? Are we bleeding?
You've got some cuts, but it's not too bad.
Some cuts. Okay, not too bad. Okay, I'm sure it's going out. Yeah, let's exit out into the hallway.
What? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna like walk very slowly for a minute, and then just start running as soon as no one's around us.
What do you guys? You guys are wearing something right now, right? Like, what do you guys?
We're wearing our workout clothes.
Workout clothes and our fluorescent
belts so that we're in rags.
So you just jog out into the night? Is that where we're at?
Yeah, I think so. Does that sound good to you, Zach? I mean, we are carrying a data pad and clothes. Bink is gonna take the clothes and kind of wad them up and stick them in his shirt to make it look like he has like this shirt's super tight on him because he's gained a couple pounds. So he's gonna put it at the top part of his chest to make it look like he's just barrel chested. So it's not like he has like a pot belly. Like now he's just like barrel chested.
He's just around.
And that way I can like run with the clothes and not be like carrying clothes. And he goes, look, instant gratification.
I mean, we are in jogging uniform. So if we're jogging in unison like we were earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's perfect. I think it comes full circle. And Tag and Bink, we cut to a shot of Sanchez cleaning up some of the rubble out in the evening rain as Tag and Bink go jogging by. And you guys just go jogging off into the sunset.
Oh,
incredible.
Beautiful. And at the very end, there's like a moment where they like jump in the air and high five and freeze frame.
Excellent. I think we'll call it there. I think that's a great ending.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you guys so much for playing. Tell us again where to find what you guys do.
Yeah, so we're part of the Starbirds podcast, which is anywhere you can get podcasts. Katie, what's the Instagram?
The Instagram and the Twitter are Starbirds Pod, at Starbirds Pod.
Yeah, we've been playing now for
roughly a year.
And it's been such a blast to be able to be part of this community, Dicey Cantina, and to get to come on this show and play with you guys is a lot of fun. We're so grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah, it was so great having you guys here. Thank you again so much.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And everybody check out the Starbirds podcast if you aren't already. I don't know why you wouldn't. And have a good night.
Bye.
Be sure and stay tuned for a preview of another great podcast. But that's all for now, so pull up a stool, and we'll see you next time on the Dicey Cantina.
Do you enjoy Star Wars, RPGs, and actual play podcasts? Then you'll love the Starbirds. Here are a few clips from their upcoming season, set in Hutt space.
Ever wondered what a pickle tastes like in space? take a monster
So.
pickle and throw it to the side, and then put on just put on the helmet and wait. And he's just like eagerly like sitting out right by the door,
You
looking
just like
out.
sealed your head in a container where you're munching down on a pickle. That's the gases you're causing.
It's a fear factor game.
Yeah.
You have to eat all these pickles inside this jar. Ever left your comm link on while you're in the refresher?
You're alone in the refresher, Gid. Gid, please.
He like gets so stressed out and just
He's
holds
like
down the button.
singing in the shower and stuff, and they're like, "Oh my god, not again!"
Just like, oh, I'm gonna make a sandwich. Oh, I like these. Oh, mayonnaise on a sandwich.
He just narrates his life.
My kid.
Peanut butter for the kid.
I thought he's in the bathroom.
Ever been stranded on a ship with people you can barely stand? Okay, I'm about to J.K. Simmons from Whiplash.
Start clapping
Your ass.
at my
if
head.
you cannot get this
Meanwhile, Gat is just like sweating
I will throw a
profusely like the
symbol.
kid.
at your head.